Welcome to this energy clearing meditation to help you uncover and live your life purpose. During this practice, I'll be guiding you to release many of the core blocks that keep you from expressing who you truly are in the world and living your purpose. Additionally, you'll be activating a very potent energy within that will allow you to take leaps and bounds in the direction of your soul's desires for being here. So let's get started. You can come into a comfortable seat. Feel free to close your eyes, turning your attention inward and making a connection with your breath. Making a connection with your body as well. And just beginning to observe how the breath is flowing into your body and how the breath is flowing out of your body. And noticing if you're holding tension in your jaw, and just allow your jaw to release. Letting the shoulders drop down away from your ears. And notice the breath moving down into the space of your belly. Letting your belly expand as you breathe in. Letting your belly soften and release as you breathe out. And settling down into your hips and into the foundation of your body. Feeling all of yourself arriving here in the sacred domain of now. Here in the present moment is where you can more easily tap into your truth, who you really are, and what your purpose is for being here. Here in the sacred domain of now is also where you can access unlimited potential, possibility, and positive energy straight from Source. So really let yourself plug into this moment. Allow all of yourself to be here. And open yourself up to this moment, to this practice, so that you can begin to uncover and come to know what your life purpose is. I'll be guiding you through a series of energy clearing and activation statements now to help you do this. Feel free to repeat these powerful statements after me, or just simply hear my words as your own. And after each statement, I'll direct you to take a breath in and out to release or amplify the energies we're working with. We're going to start with this clearing statement. I clear now the barriers to connecting to, knowing, seeing, and being the truth of who I am. So you're going to breathe in, lifting up these barriers with your breath, and then exhale through an open mouth and visualize these energetic barriers moving into an imaginary garbage can, recycling bin, or into a fire where they can be transmuted. Let those energies release into something that symbolizes to you that you are letting them go. And here's our next statement. I clear now all of the sadness, hurt, pain, and regret from not being aligned with my true self. So again, you're going to breathe in, energetically lift up and out all of this old sadness, hurt, and pain. And breathe it out. Let it go. These old repressed emotions are standing in your way from being aligned with your true self. And moving on, I clear now all of the sadness, hurt, and pain from not being able to access and express my natural gifts, talents, and skills easily in my life due to being disconnected from my true self. So again, working with some old repressed emotions, you're going to breathe in, lift up all of this sadness, hurt, and pain from not having access to your natural gifts, from not being able to express your natural talents and skills easily in your life. Breathe out all of those old emotions. They are keeping you from being able to access those gifts, talents, and skills and share them with ease. And moving on, I clear now the barriers that keep me from knowing and seeing how my gifts, talents, and skills have been covered up by external expectations, shoulds, requirements, interferences, and misguidance, which has kept me at a distance from who I really am and moving through life in a direction that is incongruent with my soul's deepest desires for being here. So take a deep breath in. You're lifting up all of these barriers that keep you from knowing how you've been taken down a path that's not congruent with your soul, that's not congruent with your life purpose for being here. Right? Breathing out those barriers so that you can see clearly how you've deviated from your path, what's caused that. And when we can see how these external shoulds, external expectations, or misguidance has caused us to deviate from our path, we can then have compassion for ourselves, and we can also begin to see another way. All right, here's our next statement. I clear now all of the barriers keeping me from attuning to and listening to my deepest, most authentic, soulful inner desires, longings, and wishes, so I can begin to see my path forward that is in alignment with who I truly am. So breathing in, lifting up all of these barriers, letting them go as you exhale. These barriers to attuning to your inner desires and longings and wishes and listening to them so that you can begin to see a new path forward that's in alignment with who you really are. All right, here's our next statement. I clear now the blockages and barriers keeping me from seeing, knowing, and feeling how engaging and sharing my natural gifts, talents, and skills freely in the world puts me in a flow state where I feel joy, ease, satisfaction, meaning, abundance, and alignment. So take a breath in, lifting up these blockages and barriers, and breathe them out. These are the things that are keeping us from realizing how engaging and sharing our natural gifts with the world brings us into the flow, brings us into joy, satisfaction, meaning, and abundance. All right, moving on. I clear now all of the negative energy, the distractions, interferences, and blockages that keep me from being and expressing my true self in all that I do every day, so that I can command forth my purpose and path forward that brings meaning to my life and walk upon that path daily. All right, so breathe in. You're lifting up distractions, interferences, blockages, any negative energy keeping you from being you and keeping you from being able to command forth your purpose and a path forward in your life that brings meaning to you. Releasing the negative energy that keeps you from walking upon that path daily, choosing it every single day for yourself. All right, and here is our last clearing statement. I clear now any negative energy keeping me from my personal power, so I can feel empowered, confident, courageous, and determined as I embody my truest self, claim my natural gifts, talents, and skills, call forth my purpose for being here, and step into my most grand life. So inhaling and exhaling, lifting up all of the negative energy, keeping you from your power. Breathe it out. You want to feel empowered as you choose to be who you really are and to live your purpose. All right, so just bring your awareness back to your whole self, your whole body. Notice how you're feeling. Taking a breath in and out. Whenever we clear our energy, we create a void of space inside of us. So it's really important now to fill that void by activating positive energy. And just like with the energy clearing, you can repeat these activation statements after me or just hear my words as your own. And again, after each activation, we'll use the breath to amplify the energy described. So we'll begin with this one. I activate now my truth. It's super simple. I activate now my truth. So just take a breath in. This activation is flipping your truth switch on. And as you breathe out, you can just turn up the volume on your truth so that you can feel it, you can hear it, you can know it easily. And our next activation goes like this. I activate now my natural gifts, talents, and skills so I can feel them, see them, know them, reclaim them, embody them, and engage and share them in my life. All right, so same thing here. You're just going to breathe in, activating within you your natural gifts, talents, and skills. As you exhale, just imagine your gifts, talents, and skills brightening up, energetically becoming stronger inside of you, amplifying them so that you know what they are, so that you can engage them easily and share them in your life. And moving on, I activate now my ability to attune to and listen to my inner self and my deepest longings, desires, and wishes for being here on the planet. So take a breath in, activating your ability to attune with yourself and listen to to your deepest longings, desires, and wishes. And as you breathe out, you can just think about these desires of yours that come from your soul, letting them be lit up bright so that you can easily sense them, know what they are, claim them for yourself, and begin to express them. Moving on, I activate now my connection to Source, so I can be inspired by the positive energy of the universe every day to fulfill my life purpose for being here. So as you breathe in this time, I want you to think about connecting to source energy, to the abundant, unlimited, positive energy of the universe. Some people may call this the divine or the great spirit of all that is. You're activating your connection to source so that you can be inspired by this energy, inspired to be who you really are, to do what you came here to do, to fulfill your life purpose. And moving on, I activate now courage. Courage to step into my most abundant, soulful life. Courage to be who I truly am, and to proudly and loudly share my greatest gifts, talents, and skills with the world. So take a breath in. You're activating this energy of courage inside of you. And as you breathe out, you're amplifying courage. Let it fill up every cell in your body so that you feel courageous in claiming who you really are, so that you feel courageous, proudly sharing your gifts with the world. Choosing this path to reclaim our truest self and to really live our purpose is revolutionary for many. And so it can require courage to step onto this path, which leads to your greatest life. So this is our last activation. And it goes like this, really simple. I activate now my authentic life purpose for being here. I activate now my authentic life purpose for being here. Again, just breathe in and breathe out, and know that within you, you hold an energetic blueprint. And within that blueprint is your life purpose. So you are simply, again, turning the switch on to your life purpose and then turning the volume up on it within your own energetic blueprint so that it is alive inside of you, easy to access, easy to engage and express in the world. All right, so just bring your attention now back to your whole body and feel your breath flowing in and out. And again, just noticing how you feel on the inside. Maybe you feel energized, maybe you feel tired from moving all of that energy. But know that you have a new frequency inside of you now, and we want to anchor this frequency into your body fully. We want to anchor this frequency into the earth so that we can make it real. We can bring it into the tangible material world. So begin to find your way down through your body, feeling the foundation of your body again. And I want you to take your attention down into the floor beneath you, and then down into the earth. Imagining yourself growing these new roots into the earth, and these roots hold your life purpose, your reason for being here. You are planting them into the earth so that they can take root and you can grow successfully in your life in the direction of your purpose and find meaning and joy by doing so. And then just letting your awareness spread back out into the rest of your body. Resting one hand over your heart, sealing in the goodness of today's practice with a deep breath in through the nose, sigh out through an open mouth. May you always know that you, being authentically you, is a gift to the planet. Have a beautiful rest of your day.